Hey everybody, this is AJ Joe and welcome to another video in my series on GameMaker 8 and the bouncing ball game. In the previous video I showed you how to add a multiple objects like multiple balls or put some more bits of wool in your room and so on. So what I'll do today is I'll show you how to go from one room to another room so that you have the idea of having a level, and once you have conquered that level then you go to the next level. So that's what we'll be doing today. Cool. So the first thing we need to do, you can see on the left here, sorry, we've got the bouncing ball room, which is this one. You do not have to code the ball again. The ball is already coded. If I just click here, we already have that, so we don't have to do that for it to work. But in terms of the bouncing ball room, I just want to go to settings. I want to change something because we're going to have levels now. So the caption for the room, remember that was the bit when the window pops up. That's the name of the room. So I'm just going to say this one is now level 1. Okay, and I'll just save that one, and then I'm going to open or create a new room by clicking on there. So you can see I've got room 3. So for my settings here, I've got I'll just say bouncing ball 2 or room 2, but the caption I want to make the same as the previous one. I want to say bouncing ball level 2. I can't remember if I had, let's just go to the previous one. So bouncing ball hyphen, so it's all capitals, level. Actually what I should do is copy that, go to this one, just for consistency in terms of what it looks like. So I'll paste that and I'll just make that level 2. Okay, and I'll keep my room the same for now. You can obviously have it any size you want, but I'm going to keep mine the same for now. Keep that as 32 by 32, just like the first time we made the game. And then I'll go back to objects. I'll select my object wall, hold in the shift key, and then draw the border just like I did before. So here we go, that is the border. But this time I'm going to actually keep these in here. Where is it? I think that's more or less right. So that gives me a little bit of space, and I'm going to put in let's say 2 balls. I'll just put 2, but it doesn't really matter where you put them because they will move around. Just as a reflection, when they start moving they'll go to the 4 corners, any one of those 4 corners, and they're going to start with a speed of 1, which will be relative, and every time they bounce against something they will go up double the speed basically when they go up. Okay, right, because this is what we said when it's going to bounce against the solid objects. Okay, cool. Right, so let me get back to the object ball, and actually what I want to show you in terms of this, that's the left button. What I want to show you first, although I've created the second room, if I run this now, as you will see, it'll come up with the first room that you've created, and when you click on it you see the score go up there, and so on. So the score is going up, the ball goes faster, so that's working, but we can't actually get to the second level or the second room. Oh, by the way, it's showing level 1 over there. It doesn't actually show anything else. So that is what we want to be able to achieve now. So I'm just going to close that, and I'll come back to our left button click. So when we click on it, it starts moving in a direction. We set the score, I think I had it at 10 last time, but I'm just going to change it to 5 for testing purposes. So now what we want to do is I want to go to, I think it's main 2. Let me just have a quick look over here. No, it's not main 2. Control maybe. There we go. So I want to go to control, and I want to sorry, it's not control, it's score. Sorry, score, and I want to check the score. So we're testing the value of the score. So remember, we use this icon here to set the score, but then we need to use the second one here to test the score. So I'm going to put that there. So if the score is equal to, so let's say 50, obviously you can make that whatever you want. So if that's equal to 50, so if that is true, what do you want to happen? And then if I go to, I think it is I can't remember. There we go, main 1. You've got your previous room, next room, and so on. So there's also some others there we need to check, but we're just going to keep it simple for now. I'm just going to use the next room. So I'm going to click and drag and drop this, and I mean, you can choose an effect if you want. I'll just say, let's say, I'll just use the first one, create from left. It might happen so fast anyway that that you don't see it. Anyway, so let's say that. So if the score is 50, we're going to go to the next room. The next room is the order that we have over here. So we got the bouncing ball one. I think I should change that one to bouncing ball 1, so we know it's level 1. This is bouncing ball 2, and then hopefully that'll work. So what we are attempting to achieve is that when the score reaches 50, it should then take us to the next room, and then you can do the same type of thing here to continue with the next room. So we'll do that now. Let's run it and see if that works. So we're just waiting for it to load. There we go. So you can see the score. There's no score there. I click on it once, it's 10 because I actually clicked on it and double clicked it twice. So when we reach 50, come on. When we reach 50 there, it goes to the next room. Now you can see that was very fast. We didn't even see that interlace. And then you can also see from before, if you just continuously click on one of them, that one ball will go much faster than this one. So they work independently. Although they're coded the same, the instances act exactly the same. So you can now have all sorts of things, play with it, decide when you want people, how many clicks they need before you then go to, let's say, level 3 in terms of what you're going to do. So let's close this. That's brilliant. That works. So I think the important thing is you don't want to make your first level so hard that people actually struggle to get to the next room. Normally your first level should be slightly challenging, but it's just to get the people used to what they are supposed to do, and that is clicking on the red ball. So when you have that first one, that is fine. For a second level, I mean, you could add these, or you can just add 2 or 3 balls, maybe multiple balls. To do that. Something else you could do is create another red ball, a third object ball red, that actually acts slightly different. That's maybe solid, so that your normal balls will actually bounce against it and you won't really know what's going on if you didn't design it, obviously, just to create a bit of fun. So that's what we've done. So in order to just go to the next level is relatively simple. In this case, we're just testing the score, and if the score is a certain amount, we go to the next room. So that's nice and simple. In a maze game that I've made before, maybe I should actually make a quick little video on it next, so you can just see, or a separate video, so you can just see how the maze game, how that works, and I can just speak about some of the things I've done. This is about 15 years ago I did that, but anyway, there we go. So thank you for watching. I hope you will play around a bit and create a few different rooms, a few different levels, and then use this sort of strategy to go to the next room. So for example, if you had a third one, you could say if the score is equal to 100 or 150 or something like that, especially if you have multiple balls, then you can go to the next room, next room, next room, and so on. Okay, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you create exciting games. So thank you for watching. Goodbye.